So now about this page, I will solve this question. And also that question is exactly similar with these things, so it will go for both pages. So now let's solve this one. So right now, actually, what you should do, you should go for the smallest number, 72. Smallest number, 72. That's the first thing you should do. About 72, try to guess any two numbers which their product makes 72, like 9 times 8. So square root of 9, we know the result of it. But square root of 8, like try to guess another thing. The 8 can be separated also like 4 times 2. So 9 times 4. Like 9 times 4 makes 36 times 2. So this 72 can be turned into 36 times 2. So then 36 can be moved out. So it will remain square root 2 inside. So if square root 2 remains from 72, it should remain from every other places also. Like this 98 should be made also times 2. So what number times 2 is 98? 49. These also should be made times 2. So which number do we need in here? 64. So right now, whatever I have done, these parts, like guessing these things, is the quick way, fastest way. So right now, I will also solve this question for you. What if you don't know how to do it with the fastest way? And with how can you solve these questions with no thinking, no guessing? So for each of these numbers, you should do prime factorization, like 128. If you remember that if it is power of 2, you can write it's 2 to the power of 7. If you don't remember, you divide by 2. And when it's 1, you will get that it is 2 to the power of 7. So then you should do this for 98. You should always start with by 2. You will get 49. The 3 won't work, 5 won't work. You will continue by 7. It will be 7, and 7, it will be 1. So you will have 2 times 7 squared in here minus square root of 72. You should also do the prime factorization for 72. You divide by 2, you get 36. You divide by 2, you get 18. Divide by 2, you get 9. And divide by 3 is 3. Divide by 3, it's 1. So it is 2 to the power of 3 and 3 squared. 2 cubed and 3 squared. So then later you arrange these odd powers like 2 power 7. It should be 2 to the power of 6 like the previous question, and 2 to the power of 1 times 2. Sorry, there is no times in here, be careful. It is plus 2 over there. Plus 2 times this 7 squared, since it is shift over there, even over there, you can move it out as 7 to the power of 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And inside the square root, we have the number 2 minus 3 times the 3 squared can be moved out as 3. And inside the square root, here we have 2 cubed from here. So I'm going to arrange 2 cubed as 2 squared and 2 to the power of 1. So then 5 times 2 power 6 going out as 2 cubed. 6 divided by 2 makes 2 cubed. And square root of 2. And 2 times 7 makes 14 square root 2 minus 3 times 3, 9. Also this 2 squared is going out as 2 power 1, and square root of 2 power 1 stays inside. So then if you realize that we have times square root 2 times square root 2 times square root 2 everywhere. So we put this square root 2 out of parentheses and we write the parts inside. So 2 cubed makes 8, and 5 times of 8 makes 40 from first, plus from second 40 minus from third it is 18. So 54 minus 18, 54 minus 20 is 34, and 2 more of it, 36. Square root of 2 will be the final answer.